All right, guys, check this out. Why am I talking about Pet Go 2 again? I don't feel like I have a choice because of the strangeness taking place. Um, I'm not saying this is a time frame necessarily because we've been beating that old bush for God knows how long, but there are some interesting events that I thought I'd show you that are very noteworthy and some conflicting reports that make no sense. So, I made a video before about Ivanka Trump in the dress. So, take a look at this dress here, um, and I will show you that it definitely has similarities to Lily and iPad Go 2. It's not a perfect match, obviously, but it's a damn cartoon, guys. Like, give me a break. Um, let's take a look. She does. And I would say even her face has a slight resemblance to her. Let's not forget some important notes with this scene as well, that we have a blood moon eclipse coming up on May 26th. Thought I'd mention that it's also known as the hare moon and the flower moon. So we have a hare and a flower. Not to mention that she is indeed, the month of May is sitting directly behind her, and she's dropping the apple right in front of the month of May. So, whichever year this takes place in, it can only make sense if it's in the middle of the year. Otherwise, I just don't buy any other time frame anymore. It doesn't make any sense. If you look at this as a calendar, obviously she's split right down the middle. It's also important to note that these vines over here are rose vines, and May is known for the month of the rose. And if you count these down, you have one, two, three, four, five, and after that, it all unravels. So we did see some things unravel this month, haven't we? Um, we saw some utter chaos in the Middle East, and again, not that that is anything new, not at all, but it's interesting timing nonetheless. So definitely keep that in mind. Um, we have some other things taking place here. Let me show you. The blood moon right here, it actually stops right at 221. Right at 221, 2021, presumably. You see what clearly and obviously is a blood moon, can't be anything else. Whatever this starts, it has to start on a blood moon, which there's only two this year. One on May 26th, one on November 18th, and that one is a half blood moon. Next year, the next blood moon is also very noteworthy. Next year, I would say, is a more likely possibility than this one. That one is on May 15th, so it's also in May. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. So we have this pattern here, blood moon. Here it is right here if you want more information about it. It will be seen in North America. A super blood moon is set to enthrall the sky gazers in western U.S. later this month. Also interesting to note, something I did mention before, but I didn't actually show you guys, is that when the whirling dervish as a Turkish Islamic sect, um, they spin, by the way, these spins that they do are supposed to emulate the harmony of the universe, right? So I think this scene itself is actually a reflection of that change in the universe. So Steve Fletcher pointed this out, that he ascends into the full moon at exactly 526. Could mean something, might not mean a damn thing. I don't know. It's just interesting to take note of. Weird stuff going on with Russia. Um, Look at this. U.S. officially sanctions 13 Russian ships and rescue service over Nord Stream pipeline. So the way I'm understanding this is that basically they're going to complete the pipeline and Biden can't do anything about it, from my understanding. So as a result, they're going to sanction these ships. Let's just take a quick read. The U.S. Treasury Department has published the blacklist of Russian ships and entities sanctioned for the building of Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline to Germany, which includes 13 vessels and sea rescue service. 3 entities and 13 vessels were blacklisted under blah, blah, blah. Okay, so also Putin the other day, by the way, I believe the man is kind of losing his mind, actually. I don't know why. I think he's kind of getting up in that age, and he has this like grandeur of Russia. He has this vision for Russia to be like this new empire, and he's getting up there in age, and I think he wants some glory before he goes out. So he basically said if anyone messes with Russia, he's gonna knock their teeth out, right? I mean, this is definitely messing with Russia, I would say, right? I would say that's pretty much messing with Russia. We also have peace and safety announced. Um, we have the truce announced recently. And right after the truce was announced, they come out with this news. Iran unveils Gaza drone called Gaza, as well as new radar and surface-to-air missile capability. Why would, like, isn't that just strange timing, right? It's just awfully suspicious to me. So, regardless, guys, the end result of all this is Mr. Dude here. Mr. Dude, that's right. Peace out.